Oh man, I like this song. I like this song, and every time when I hear it, I think I have enough time to be here to dance before I come on, and I always miss it. So it's in deliberation. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary. I am enthused. Johnny Depp. Everything is over. He won. He won, in my opinion. I'm going to put down a live stream, StreamYard, what do you call it? Code, and come on up. Now, I have two things. Well, one thing. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, I must say, the trial of the score, meaning the 20 years, it was wow. Beyond. I mean, just when you think that what normal, well, not normal, they were a little insane. However, it was beyond whoa. Okay, let me start using my words. Amber Heard, she lied all the way through. I mean, every time she opened up her mouth, a lie fell out. And then it was so apparent that she was lying. Her lies were so profound that she would sit there and answer. Instead of saying yes or no, she would add a long response that had nothing to do with the yes or no question. She made herself look terrible. However, her lawyers should have threw a muzzle on her, something, the little slingshot. Shut up, Amber. Something. But she made herself look so terrible. And even the fact, this is what gets me. She even secretly taped Johnny. And as she was taping him, she still looked bad. How is that possible? How can you knowingly tape a person and still look bad? That says a whole lot right there. And it's not that I don't know these people. I don't know Johnny personally. I don't know Amber personally. I don't know them from a can of DuPont paint. But I do know what's right and what's wrong. Everyone has that moral compass, whether if you want to use it or not, employ it or not, whatever. If it's broken, well, fix it. However, Amber's is so broken, I don't think it could be fixed. I don't know. I truly don't know. But she single-handedly, again, Amber single-handedly set back women's lib 2,000 years. I mean, oh my goodness. What she has done to not only that, but to the Me Too movement. She has set that movement back so far. I mean, she got up in front of all those women and said, I, Amber, AH, was abused. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You cannot make this stuff up. I'm just blown away. Just when you think, wait a minute, okay. Just when you think that there is some normalcy and decency in the world, nope, there isn't any. There isn't any. Because you have people like Amber. Now, I'm not saying that Johnny was a walk in the park. No. He clearly, threw some things out there too, but not to the point to where, I mean, to Amber. Now, if Amber tried to prove that he hit her, she did a terrible job proving it. He snatched the phone from her. Yeah, that he did. But that's not hitting her. I mean, she was secretly taping him without his knowledge. And then on top of that, she did a bad job on that one all the way around. I'm at a loss. Wait, let me fix this thing right here. Okay. This is better. All righty. I got it. I'm not going back over there. Yeah, but she just set back the Me Too movement. Now, women who deserve to be believed because they are being abused, they are being beat up. They could always look back at Amber Heard. She made case law. Oh man, that woman made case law. I mean, Camille got up and called her a straight liar. Straight liar. You are lying. Just terrible. Mm. In my opinion, people like Amber never win. They don't. Because whatever reason why she got with him, and when you really look at it, just look at it. When she got with him, she immediately started taping him. Okay, let me take that back. They were married for a year and a half, a little less than that. And shortly within that time frame, she was taping him. For what purpose? Did she see him as a money grab? What? Just what? And then, I wish I had my and even not only Johnny, if you look at Elon Musk, they both walked around with the same bruises. I'm like, isn't this a mess? Isn't this terrible? This right here is beyond comprehension. Okay, I gotta fix this camera. It's really bothering me. Oh, this this is terrible. Now it's too low. Oh my goodness. Annie, could you help me, please? Could you lift the camera up just a little bit? I am so sorry. I'm just messing this up, but Johnny's gonna win. I know Johnny's gonna win. Just lift it up just a little bit. No, lift it up. Oh, that's okay. Over this way. A little bit more. Good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Johnny's gonna win. He's gonna win. And I'm no legal expert. I'm just giving you my 2 cents. How you doing? If you want to come up, you can do the come on up and we could talk about this. He's gonna win because one, he had evidence. He was able to prove everything what he was saying. Everything. Amber did not prove everything what she was saying. She's saying that he had his rings on and he was punching her in her face. But then when she takes a picture, she shows a picture of her scar. Look, Johnny Depp hit me. He beat me up in the face and I got a scar right here. I got a scar right here. Right here, I got a scar. right there. But my face was all smashed up. Beat my face up. And he choked me. But I have a bruise right here. But when she said, this right here blew me away. When she said that he was choking her, it was between below her neck and above her shoulder blade. Now I'm trying to figure out, how do you choke somebody below your neck and above your shoulder blades? Right here's your neck, and right here's your shoulder blade. Now where is it? Like here? Is it here? Where was he choking her? Where? I mean, that was a worse description. The worst description. Below her neck and above her shoulder blades. I was done. I'm like, come on, Amber. If you're going to lie, do a better job. Just do a better job. This is ridiculous. Then she says that that he took a bottle and assaulted her. Now, not only did a woman come out and say that she took that story from her, but during the war back in the 80s in El Salvador, there was this book called En el Infierno. I mean, what happened to those women were beyond measure. I mean, that was mind-blowing stuff. Not only did they use bottles, but I'm not even going to say what type of animal they used to insert in those women. Beyond understanding. And she was equating Johnny to that mindset. Now, keep in mind, I don't know that man, but nah. Amber took back the Me Too movement, the women's liberation, the anything dealing with women, she took that back too. Man, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But the great equalizer was Camille. Camille was a great equalizer. Now, Amber got abused. Camille abused Amber in public. She needed to go to the doctor and get those black eyes. She had a bruise on her forehead. She was tore up from the floor up. Amber looked bad physically. Amber looked bad emotionally. Amber looked bad psychologically. Amber, she just looked bad, period. You can't make that look right. You just can't. And it is just beyond measure. Beyond measure. What Amber did was just beyond comprehension. It just is what it is. Now, there were so many situations. Let me see. When Amber was taking pictures of Johnny when he was passed out. Now, when he had his head back, that looked kind of dangerous. The bare bone minimum what she could have done was put his head up in a way to where his head wasn't so far back. She could have did that, but no, she didn't. She did nothing besides take a picture of him. Oh, she's a terror. Oh my goodness. As a human being, she's terrible. As a person, she's terrible. As a woman, she's lost. Now, she made a comment about Johnny being jealous. He was jealous of her being around other women. Now, how can I put this? If someone is gender fluid, they can love you for 1 second, say, oh, I love that person over there. I love a man. I love you. And then, okay, I love the woman. Then from the woman, I love that right there is, it would be very difficult for anyone, or I can't say anyone, but it would be very difficult for a person to feel comfortable around a person who is so fluid like that. Because just as she left him with a woman like that, And when she broke up with that woman, or the woman broke up with her, she married Johnny like what? Like 2 months later? She has no sexual stability at all. Now, I don't think Johnny was jealous because he was like this. He was cheating on her with another woman. I'm not saying that's right, but Amber, you don't bring men home to your marital home, let alone your marital bed. Oh my goodness. That is beyond disrespectful. That right there is low class. Low class. But on that note, Johnny wins 100%. In my opinion. I do. I mean, I just think that I was waiting for people to shuffle in, but let's take it from I can't go from the very beginning, but I can go from when I start looking at it. Their time in Australia. Now, she said that his finger was chopped off, and within that time, he managed to have a chopped off finger, to beat her up, and to sexually abuse her. Oh, not to mention to be able to fight off her sister and her at the same time. Johnny doesn't seem like the person who will go out there and fight. He seems more like a lover than a fighter. That's how I view him as. I don't know if that's true or not. He could be out there in the streets of LA gangbanging. Who knows? I just don't see it. Now, I see Marilyn Manson out there beating people up. I see him doing that. He looks rough, tough, and just, I don't know. Marilyn Manson is completely different, but he has nothing to do with this. But another thing that I did not hear people say, no one that was on Amber's payroll, I mean, everyone who testified for Amber was on her payroll on some sort, on some level. Not one friend outside of her sister who beats her up. Not one friend, not an ex. Actually, her ex-girlfriend testified against her. Oh my goodness. Not one person stood up for Amber. Not one. Not the guy who does her dry cleaning. Not the guy that, or the woman, or the person that grooms her animals. Not one. But Johnny had people come in that were not on his payroll to testify what they saw. And that one guy, if you peep her one friend, the guy with the real short hair, a really nice haircut. When he met Amber, he met Johnny, and him and Johnny became friends real quick, right? And the second time when he met him, Johnny said that he loved him. And he said, man, I felt that the first time when I met you, I love you too, man. Dap each other up. And then when he said that he stopped talking to Johnny after when Amber said that he was beating her up. When he was testifying, and you could see the hurt and pain in his eyes, having to restate what he stated, I believe, understanding that Amber lied. And he let a good friendship go because of what she said. Now, I know a lot of times we, being human beings, have a habit of just taking one person's side and running with it. I mean, we all have done that throughout our time throughout our life until we realize that we need to stop and wait a second and let a little time go past it to let things come down. Because normally, whenever something occurs, it's not always what it seems. Now, there are times, don't get me wrong, there are times when it is exactly what it seems. Very true. It is what it is. But there are times, especially when it comes to relationships and people are breaking up, they will throw the everything and the kitchen sink at you. You cause global warming. You know? That's when people bring out everything. That's when the ugly comes out. But there are times to where people can get a divorce, go their own separate way, and nothing. Just you go your way, I'll go mine, and that's it. But there are some people to where it has to be ugly. It has to be devastating. They have to ruin you because you are not with them anymore. And that's what, in my opinion, that is what Amber did. Amber's like, wait a minute, I'm going to lose all of this. I got all my friends mooching. All my friends are mooching on my husband. I got my family coming over. He's taking care of everything. He left his girlfriend for me, which midlife crisis does some wild things to people. Johnny went through a midlife crisis and paid dearly for it. Woo, he's going to pay. Oh, my goodness. He paid dearly. But the one who got hit, I mean, a frontal hit, poof, Elon Musk. That's what he gets for cheating with another man's wife. She got him for 18 years, or I say 18 beers. And then she could go hatch those eggs and get some more and hold them for more. Oh, man. He messed with the wrong, dare I call her a gold digger? Or do I call her an astute economical watcher? Yeah. And there's something else in the news. Let me go ahead and change this banner that I thought was rather interesting and noteworthy. That I thought it was noteworthy, and
you have to do that over. No.
I'm live streaming. That I thought was noteworthy to talk about, and that is the new transgender doll. I think on the whole scheme of things, okay, I think it's great. I think that everyone should be able to have something that they identify with. I think that's great. I think everyone should have something that they identify with. Um and what was the person's name? Cox. Oh man, I can't remember her name, but I gotta say the Barbie doll looks cute. I think the Barbie doll looks cute. I'm live streaming. The Barbie doll looks cute. I like it. I'm waiting to see the one for the men. I like the transgender woman doll. I would like to see the transgender men doll. What is that going to look like? Now I know that there's going to be. I wonder how much it's going to cost. That's going to be some expensive clothes. In my opinion. But I think the doll is great. But when I did a little extra research on it, there were more transgender dolls out there than the one that's being promoted now by Miss Cox. I cannot remember her first name to save my life. But I really hope her campaign will benefit the transgender community. I really do. Because I used to, back when I was young, I did a lot of marching and protesting for the transgender communities, signed, oh goodness, signed things to just to make sure that they get protections, which people need. But back to the doll. If that doll can help one person, well, more than one person, then I think French is a good thing. I think it is. I think it is. But outside of that, Johnny's going to win. Oh my goodness! I think Johnny is going to win. Now he's asking for $50 million. That fool Amber Heard asked for $100 million. Oh, $150 million. Don't you know the woman? Now this blew me away. This blew me away. Just when you think people aren't scamming, they're scamming. The woman who looked into the losses of both sides. Oh, she was pro Amber. She looked at Jason Momoa's not only star power, but how much he made per movie. He applied that to Amber as if she was making. Really? And then for doing that work, she got paid $60,000. Oh, she ripped people off. That was ridiculous. She ripped people off. Now, okay, besides that, I think Johnny, I think he would either get all 50 million because what she did was outrageous. I think he may get more. Maybe. I'm hoping that he gets more. I'm hoping he does. Because living like that, under that kind of scrutiny, and then on top of that, I remember he was being interviewed. He said, help me. Please, I don't want to go home. Someone save me. People thought it was a joke. He was really crying out for help. Now when I look back on it, he was really crying out for help. Man, oh man, I don't want to go home. All right, on that note, I'm going to leave it here. If there... Okay, I'm going to leave it here. If you like my content, like, subscribe. Hit the like button. Put something down in there. Thank you, subscribers. But most of all, I want to thank you for stopping by.